Hello and welcome back to my brake line saga. Previous time in the previous video, as you remember, I managed to break one of the bleeding valves on the right rear caliper. Also the left one was completely stuck, and the front brake lines, the right one, I twisted it a little bit and it started to leak, and also the left one looked so rusty, and that's why I decided to replace all of that. I wanted to get the used original rear calipers, but I couldn't find one, so I bought new ones from a company called Peale. They are, I think they are okay, cheap, I don't know, 30 euros a piece, so I think it's a bargain. Also, I told you previous time that I really don't like the copper lines, but this time I just didn't have any other solution than go with the copper one. So the front two lines gonna be copper lines or made of copper, so actually it doesn't matter until it does the job. But yeah, today I'm trying to finish the project I started I think 2 weekends ago. So I thought it will be easy fix, but nope, it wasn't. So I'm gonna first start with I think with the rear calipers. I'm gonna replace these, then move on to the front lines, front hoses, and I do really hope that we can bleed the brakes today, finally. But let's take one step at a time, right? So first we need to remove the rear calipers. This is not happening. The guide pins are so stuck also. It's really uncommon for guide pins to get stuck inside a guide sleeve. I have never seen that before on a E39. However, using a small amount of force to remove the caliper is sometimes necessary, but be cautious to avoid damaging any components. It's a good practice to replace the guide pins and sleeves during a reassembly to prevent future issues. Now let's install back the hose. Left caliper installed. This is the first one. I have one more, and then the front brake lines and the hoses. Oh man, if this is a correctly maintained car, then I don't know what I'm doing, because the guide pins are so stuck. I don't know how the rear brakes even worked. These are the old guide pins I removed from the car. How the hell did the rear brakes even work? I've never seen pins in such bad condition in my life. Come on, what the hell? Beautiful, aren't they? You know what to do with them? This is garbage. I did install back the new right caliper, connected all the lines and the hoses. The rear part is done. Now let's move to the front. And the front is much trickier than the rear. Perhaps you all remember from my previous video when I tried to open the line and I accidentally twisted it so much and it started to leak. Now it's useless and needs replacing. Oh. And now I don't actually care, does it break or not? I hope it does. Makes my life a little bit easier. Now we need to open one brake line from the ABS pump and pull it out downwards. It's a bit tricky, so it takes a bit of skill and a cool head from a mechanic like me to get it done. Here it is. So, I had to buy this brake line tool set, and because the one I bought, the length is almost the same, but the line ends are M10 and the other one is also M10. But on the car, the DC pump side is M12 and the other one is M10. So I'm gonna remove that from the old one and install it on the new one. Sounds easy, right? And I have never used that toolkit before, so and now I have to cut off one end, so the length is a little bit longer, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna leave myself room when I mess up, so then I'm able to try it again. Well, it has to be something like this. Now the line is ready. Mold it the way it was, but actually this is not really important. The important is that this connection and the other side of the connection, they meet up, and that's it. So I'm not gonna do the million bends as it was before. So, and also I know the couple doesn't look beautiful, but the beauty is not important at the moment. It's the now, that's good. Fine. I would say this is not my best work, but yeah. So the right one is done. Now the left one. The left brake line was so rusted that more drastic measures had to be taken. An angle grinder will help. Safety goggles. Oh, yes. Easy as that. Took me what? 5 minutes. Not even 5. So the left side is down here. There's the left side connection. And there's not much room, but I think I will fit my hands down there and This is the small line that gave me headaches, so straight as an arrow. This side is also complete. Yeah, I have to a little bit fix that bend there, but overall great. New hose, new line. I'm gonna go check all the connections, tighten them for one more time, and then it's bleeding time. When bleeding the brakes, start from the right rear corner, then move to the left rear corner, Next is right front, and the last one is front left. Before that, I got rid of the old oil in the system, so when bleeding is complete, I have all new brake fluid flowing in the lines. Yeah, the brake pedal feels so soft somehow. I don't like it, so I'm trying to bleed them again, and let's see, does it make any difference? And then I will let you know. Yes, we have a firm brake pedal. Maybe I should air it a little bit more. Well, what I have to say is finally, after 2.5 weekends, the brake saga finished. Also, I bled the brakes, I think 3 times. And finally I got the air out. The brake pedal is now really firm, really good, and I'm really happy that I finally managed to finish the job the way I wanted. So all the new hoses, all the new brake lines from back to front, plus the 2 front brake lines also is replaced, so I can close that book now and call it finished. I was pretty sure that when I first came here with the brake lines it will be like 1-day job. Turned out, not a chance. Took me a little bit longer, but finally it's done. I'm really happy that I managed to do it myself, and yeah, it's 10 p.m. already and I wanna go home. I'm so freaking tired. This means I'm gonna end this video now. Take care, all of you. Enjoy the summer, and we will see you soon. Give a good thumbs up if you like the video. If you don't like, then give a good thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I hope I see you soon. Take care and bye bye.